I hate it here.
I just knocked my mic over.
Ah! Already off to a great start.
That's a hot mess moment right there.
Well, welcome everyone to Hot Mess Moments with Beth and I. It is our first unofficial, official podcast episode. The teaser episode before the first episode. So many of you may be listening wondering, what the hell is this? What are you going to be talking about? Why are you covering such weird shows? And we're going to dig into that super quick. But first, let's talk a little bit about ourselves. Beth, you go first.
Sure. My name is Beth. On Twitch, you can see me as Augusta Wind 11. I am basically a big nut. That's all you need to know. No, I am basically someone who has really found the love of podcasting over the past few years, working on My Weekly Meltdown as well as RHAP, covering Drag Race and Survivor, The Challenge, Big Brother. But something was missing. There was a hole in my heart. And I said, why aren't I covering my all-time favorite show, The Nanny?
What can I do to bring that to be a reality?
Oh my God, I hate everything about what I'm seeing right now.
And then
I feel that.
I said, Dylan, will you help me? Actually, that's not at all how it happened, but go ahead. Dylan, why did you introduce you?
Hello, my name is 8-Bit Dylan on Twitch, Twitter, what have you. I used to be a full-time content creator online, making Twitch streams and YouTube content, but now I work for Twitch as a community marketing manager, but that's not why I'm here. I am here because I am a super fan of Lost. I love Lost. I love everything Lost. And I needed a reason to rewatch the show. And when I learned that one of my best friends has never seen this show before, girl, we knew that something magical was about to happen.
So here's the other thing too, okay? My esteemed colleague over here, a good friend. I want to call you an esteemed colleague throughout the podcast series. So my esteemed nope, that's not the word. Esteemed colleague over here had never seen an episode of The Nanny.
I've never.
Okay, listen, Lost. It was during my post-college years. I was trying to find myself professionally. It was actually mostly during my college years. So let's be honest, I was drunk. But The Nanny was a foundational TV show for me to watch, not only when I was a child, but also growing up. It was formative for my years. It made me such a good queer woman. It is so scary to me that we have someone who is not too much younger than me who has not seen it. So I'm here to do. Really, honestly, it's an education here.
I am a terrible gay. I've never seen The Nanny, and I'm excited to showcase to you what, in my opinion, is one of the best television shows ever created in terms of character development and storyline.
I'm here for it.
We will get to those conversations later on, episode after episode of this podcast, where every single episode you will see us review not only an episode of The Nanny, but an episode of Lost, and sometimes comparing the two, even though they have no relation whatsoever.
I also think that we should, at the end of every episode, take a character from The Nanny and replace some of the character from Lost and vice versa, and just be like, what would this would have looked like? How does this change?
I would love that. I think
it's going to be so stupid. These shows seemingly unrelated. We're going to make them related. Also, this motherfucker literally told me the other day, Beth, did you know that Fran Drescher was in season 5 of Lost? And I was like, what? Really? The rudeness of his lies.
I know. I was just like, yeah, she's in it. And she fully believed it. So to start us off, we have an amazing little exercise. What we're going to do is I have selected 4 characters from Lost, and Beth has selected 4 characters from The Nanny. And what we're going to do is, even if you're on audio, how we're going to do this is we're going to show the image on screen. Yeah. And if it's Lost, Beth will have to describe the character for what she sees and then guess what she thinks the character is personality wise, and then maybe say what they think their name is. And I will do the same as well for The Nanny. Now, to avoid spoilers, we're not going to correct what we think is right or wrong because we want to see that in the show. But the joy is to see how wrong you are. And maybe we can revisit this like way down the line just to learn how wrong we absolutely were.
Totally. Now, for those that don't know ahead of time, Dylan and I are actually very, very good friends, right? So before we get into the exercise, I do think it's important for us to just say, like, how did we meet?
True.
Are we just two seemingly like strangered people that met online and said, wow, this person doesn't know my favorite show? How did this come to be?
I met her in the back alley of a truck stop called Wendy's. And she came up to me because she really liked the wig that I was wearing. Little did she know.
Girl, you look like a little frosty to me.
And on that note, I left. No, I'm kidding. I just left. I just left Wendy's. No, Beth and I go way back. Beth found me through one of my friends, Trixie Mattel, humble brag, and we connected through our love of video games and an iconic television show called Scary Movie 3. Not television show, movie. Scary Movie 3.
If they had made Scary Movie 3 a TV show, I think that our podcast would have come together much sooner.
It definitely would have.
It would have been awful too. But anyway.
Yeah. So that's where we come from, is like we had this fascination with the movie Scary Movie 3. We quoted it. We're stupid. It's
We're
a whole
hot messes.
story. Yeah.
And then we actually had an opportunity to meet a few months later at DragCon in LA in 2019 or 2018. So it was a lot of fun. I felt like we connected right off the bat of meeting in person, and we had a great time. And so we've maintained a really close friendship. We talk almost every single day. We play video games. And most importantly, in the few times that we've been together in person, we annoy the shit out of everybody else because of how stupid we are. So this is our opportunity to take our creative energies, combine them, and to make one hot mess of a podcast, hence the name Hot Mess Moments, because there are going to be quite a few of them. And we hope that you enjoy every single one of them as much as we do.
Yes, like if you come here for like an official, super in-depth professional recap of these shows, you will be horribly disappointed. If you're here because you may be watching the shows and you just kind of want to like chill and see what we have to think about it, you were in the right place, because
100%.
You might sometimes get us talking about important topics because of these shows. Will these shows age well in 2021 when we're recording this? Like, do they hold up to today's standards? We might have some important conversations about that, but for the most part, you're going to get some very hot mess moments.
You're going to get hot mess moments. You're going to get dumb bitch energy. You're just going to get a lot of dumb. So with all of that said, why don't we bring up our images?
Yes.
And
so let's alternate.
Okay. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
okay,
let's alternate. So I'm going to start off with one of yours.
Okay, great.
I'm randomly picking this one.
Okay.
Okay, so let me describe her. She's wearing a pleather leather-esque jacket with a white dress shirt underneath. She's got beautiful updo blonde curls with a seriously sickening red lip, and I think a smoky eye. Potentially,
slight smoky eye, yeah,
slight smoky eye with a red earring. She's got this like prominent, like prideful, powerful stance of like her with her hands on her hips, and she's giving this like cute little smile to the camera. I'm gonna say her name is Glenda. Her name is Glenda, and she is, because Fran Drescher is the nanny, so she is the mom of the family that the nannies, and she is like the fun mom. So she's like fun, ditzy, stupid, and we love her for it.
Lovely. Fun, ditzy, stupid. We love her for it. Glenda. Yes, bitch. You better work.
How close? Let's go 1 to 10.
I would say about 40%, honestly. That was actually a pretty good assessment. There's a lot of really big fundamental but there's some assessments there that I think that followers of the nanny will know and enjoy. Now, should I be saying which characters this is for the... Okay, so for our audio only viewers, he's talking about Val.
Okay, she's a Val. She looks
This
like a
is Val. And I can't wait. Are we supposed to say like what they're really like or no?
I would wait. I would
Okay,
hold off
okay,
on
okay,
that, and
okay.
let's discover that when we watch the show.
And yeah, just to reiterate, Dylan and I have not yet watched the pilot episodes of The Nanny or Lost. And so this is all speculation. So actually, our plan is after we record this, and we probably won't do this every week, is that we're going to watch the pilot episodes together. And that way we can see each other's reaction. But we're not going to speak about anything until we're on a podcast. So just,
Totally.
But this is Val. Val, Toriello. I can't say her name last.
Well, she looks fun, and I want to be her friend.
Val's a lot of fun.
So the next up, we have this character, which I've already realized I've already spoiled the names of based off the media file that's in the brand.
But I
section.
can't see.
Okay,
so,
good. Perfect. So you don't know the
you're
name.
fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
So this person again is for Lost. She has some scraggly but still kind of beautiful brunette curl hair. She has a dirty ass backpack and a top that is also a little unfortunately stained. She is not wearing a bra, which girl, you better go for it. But she also doesn't have like boobs that need a bra, if that makes sense. Like she's small enough. She doesn't need one. She's beautiful. I feel like her name is like Kate.
Okay.
And I feel like she is fed up with being on this island and is somebody who is just like, oh, when are we getting to water that's clean? And somebody who is just like, you know what? I'm just going to like be kind of a wet blanket on everything, but people kind of like appreciate me because I'm kind of beautiful. Like,
okay.
So that's who I think she is.
I would say you were 20% correct
okay.
on that character, but her name is Kate. You were correct.
Shut the freaking door.
Yeah.
Shut the door.
Her name is Kate.
She looks like a Kate. Okay, I swear to God, guys, I don't know anything about Lost. Like, I think I watched the pilot when it first came out, but like, I don't even remember it. Like, yeah, like I don't remember it that much. Kate is really her name.
Yeah.
She literally looks like a Kate.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me.
I will say she does not act like a Kate. I will say that on the show.
Okay.
So next up, we've got this character from The Nanny.
Okay.
She, honestly, the best way I can describe her, I'll describe what she's wearing and what I think about her. Okay. So she is wearing this like red cheetah print or like leopard print jacket with a gaudy as hell golden ascot or scarf. She's got these big red earrings, big red lip, very voluminous updo blonde hair with these beautiful red nails. She honestly looks like the older version of Val.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I think this is Val's mom, and Val got what she's got coming from her. And I think this girl is sassy, silly, stupid, and she's like best friends with the nanny.
I will give you a solid 65% on okay. So
wait, and her name. Her name is Phyllis. I don't know.
Okay. Honestly, weirdly not too far off. So what Dylan is, or who Dylan is describing right now is Sylvia Fine. Da 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 da.
Ooh.
Yeah, good times.
Sylvia looks like fun.
Sylvia's a lot of fun. She's a great time.
So the next character from Lost is this person.
Okay, so we are seeing like a U2 left out band member, like he was kicked out of U2, if that makes sense. So this is I know the actor because he was in Lord of the Rings, but I'm getting like a guy who is really like he has some skeletons in the closet kind of thing. Like he's just like, I hope like nobody figures out what's going on with me. And I'm going to be kind of contrarian to everybody and kind of mysterious. He has like a little bit of like he definitely has an Audie's like haircut. I don't know how else to say it. Like it's an Audie's haircut. He has a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, more than 5 o'clock. He's got a 12 o'clock shadow going on. He has, you know what I love? You know what I love the most about this? He has a shirt that at the very bottom, there's slight torns. Right at the bottom. just slight little tears.
Set dressing.
Boop, 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 at the bottom. I think his name is like Kevin.
Okay.
And he's just like the guy who is actually a good guy, but presents himself as a mysterious guy that people question, like, what are his motives?
Oh, okay. I want to say you are like 60 to 70% correct
shit.
on this character.
Okay.
And his name is Charlie.
Okay, but Kevin's the same thing. So.
Yeah. and he is like a fan favorite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next up, we've got this character from The Nanny.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I love this blurry image. You guys can't see it if you're on audio, but he is a tuxedo wearing lesbian. I'm just
100%. You just got it. No,
I definitely get like it's hard to describe. He's got this like really ugly haircut that's kind of like swept to the side with like a side part. He looks like he's about to shit himself. Like there's like a big just pressure coming from. I need to stop. I'm gonna stop describing that. He just looks.
Large intestine is mighty with this one.
Yeah. Okay, no, and he is named Mr. Bigglesworth, and he is not the father. He is married to Sylvia, and their marriage is somewhat messy, and they're clearly both not actually into each other, but at the end of the day, they really are. Like they act like they hate each other, but they really do love each other.
Okay, so you've seen the show, and you're just.
I'm
just kidding. No, that's about 15% correct. Wanted to. No, I think what's funny for people who have seen the entire series is like there are elements there that I think like in a stretch could be really fun and like yes, that is accurate, but there's a lot there that isn't. And you said his name was what, Mr. Bigglesworth?
Yeah, I don't know. He's named after a cat. I don't know. Sounds like a cat name.
Dylan is describing the wonderful character of Niles, who is, I would argue, besides Fran, is probably the fan favorite character.
Got it. Also, just remembered Bigglesworth, I think, is from Austin Powers. Austin Powers.
Important context here.
Okay, so next up, I have this character from Lost.
I'm getting strong Naomi vibes from her. So her name is Naomi. I'm getting that. She is somebody who I think she's a little wary in this picture. She doesn't look as like torn apart and tousled by the island as the other people do. So she looks a little bit more put together, which tells me that like in this picture, she looks wary, but she also looks like she's being like, you're a dumb bitch and we're just going to follow my lead. So I think that she's more of a leader character who's willing to listen to other people, but put her foot down when she needs to lead the people into like what they need to do. So Naomi is a bitch that I would not want to cross, but I'd also want to follow on an island. That's who I have.
You are 0% correct about this character. She just tried to describe Sun from Lost. Her name is Sun.
Oh, no, okay.
And you weren't even like
in the same
ballpark. You weren't even on the same planet as maybe there was like one element to what you said, maybe, but yeah, okay. Sun is a great character.
Okay.
And the last character from The Nanny is this one. She is wearing a black pinstriped blazer or a suit with a big gold yellow earring, another red lip. I feel like red lips are going to be very popular in The Nanny.
It's the 90s. So.
It is. With a blonde updo curled. So I'm also seeing a theme there. She looks like she is going to be the mom of the house. I thought Val was, but after seeing this photo, I think she is either the mom of the house or she's the villain. She's like the antagonist of the series where like she's always causing mischief and trouble, but she loves drama. This girl loves drama and she's got a gay best friend that's really doing her makeup right.
Okay. I would go with like 60% on that one.
Okay.
Wait, did you have her name?
Oh, I'm going to give her the name Sally.
I was going to say, if I was just looking at this picture, this is a Linda, if I've ever seen a Linda.
Yeah.
But it's not Linda. He is describing from The Nanny, Cece Babcock. So this is a really...
What is that name?
Yeah, I know. Cece Babcock.
All right.
Yep.
I think I'm going to like Cece. Okay. And the last character from Lost is this one.
Okay. So this is a guy who has like curly medium length hair, probably like, again, a 12 o'clock shadow, bushier eyebrows. He's a little like bigger as a person with a t-shirt on, but guess what? That t-shirt intact, bitch. He is not letting the island cramp his style. And I love that for him. I'm going to say that his name is like, you know what? I want to say like it's Henry, but it's like Henri. Like it's like slightly different. Like it's not Henry, but Henri. Okay. And I think that he is like the sidekick who is, who knows all the right information, but nobody listens to him. And so like he like is constantly being shut down until he gets pushed to his edge and he's like, no, you listen to me. This is what we got to do to survive here. Like you push him to his edge. And that's what he's like. That's what I'm getting out of him.
You are about 30% correct on that.
Okay.
I would say 20 to 30%. And he is fan favorite character, Hurley. Hurley or
I don't know. Henri, Hurley, kind of same. Just put it out there.
So that was a ton of fun. I'm really excited to see like what these nanny characters like are actually like. Beth, this was so much fun. Our first teaser episode.
Yes.
When you guys watch the official one, these will be a lot longer, just so you know.
Yeah. I think our plan is that we aim for more of an hour-long episode each week where we spend some time talking about the nanny and then go into Lost. I think Lost will probably be more of a dive into what happens in the episode and how it might pertain to like what we already know, what we don't know. The nanny is really more just like reacting to the jokes, the fashion, that kind of thing. So we'll have two different feels to it, but I think that we're introducing each other to our favorite shows, and I'm excited. This is only going to make us better people at the end of the day.
It really is. I feel like I can finally get my gay card. It's going to be amazing.
And I'm finally going to be able to get my nerd card. No,
wow, but true. But yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this teaser episode. We are hoping that later this week you will have a nice, juicy first episode of Hot Mess Moments, the podcast, sitting on your doorstep, fully delivered. And I'm not talking about...
Don't step on it, even though it's on fire.
Yeah, just let it burn, baby, burn.
If you step on it, you're going to get shit on your foot.
More than you expect. Yeah. Way more shit than you expect.
I like that we just presented our show in the first episode as a flaming bag of dog poop left on people's doors. So if you want more, be sure to tune in next time.
Seriously, though, this is going to be so much fun. I can't wait. And thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you later this week. Bye.